Let's talk about the book and the chapters. I know that certain chapters get more of a response from others. Tell us about
Number one chapter that I always hear about is your favorite week. Everybody, man, your favorite week. I'm starting to think, man, I ain't even reading the rest of the book. What is it about your favorite week? Of course they're going to love that chapter because all we talking about is what are your favorite things? I'm basically asking them, what's your favorite music? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite shoes or shirt? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite everything? I want to know why, because we're going to surround you with them. For 1 week, I want you wrapped in your favorite things. I want you eating your favorite foods every day. I want you wearing your favorite clothes. So what? Somebody might say, man, you had them clothes on yesterday. Yeah, it's part of my religion. You know, I got to wear my favorite things for a week. What are they going to say? It's crazy. Who wouldn't want to wear their favorite things? You know what I'm saying? Your favorite pair of glasses, your favorite cap, you know? Sit in your favorite position. What's your favorite position to sit in? You know? What's your favorite snack? So I'm talking about what your favorites are. At this point, I'm not talking about health practices and all like that. Well, I was told I shouldn't eat a Twinkie. No, for that week, eat that damn Twinkie. I want you feeling excellent. I want you feeling like great about yourself. Like, man, I got my favorite going on. I'm ready. What's good? Come on, world. Come at me. Come on, man. I'm ready. Let me out the house now. All you got to do is get up, walk out the door. But anyway, let me get in there. Let me do me. All right. Here you go. And then you jump out the door. Boom. Because here come the negative things. Here come the distraction. Here come the things that have always been coming against you. They're coming at you now, but you geared up. You got your armor on. You know, in some circles of religions, like the Christian religion, they tell you to put on the whole armor of God. Why would they tell you to put on the whole armor of God? You don't need armor if you're not going to war. So clearly it implies you're going to war. What are you warring against? Things that are out here in the world that would appearingly tear you apart, but they're actually there for your growth. All drama is not there to hurt you. It's there to help you grow, to be better, to become greater. So you put on the gear. You know what I'm saying? The tools of the trade, in other words. You're a football player. You're trying to get to the goal. You know what I'm saying? You got to put on pads. You got to put your helmet on. You know what I'm saying? You got to get geared up. Why? Because you got a whole team of people out there that's trying to stop you from getting to your goal. It's their job. It's their mission in life. They get paid to do that. You know what I'm saying? To shut you down. So you better be ready. So, and not only are you working against this other team, you're working against your own lack of conditioning. So you got to exercise. Get up in the morning. Do some jumping jacks. Do your favorite exercise. You might not like push-ups. Why do them? There's other exercises you can do. Well, I ain't going to never work out because I can't do no push-ups. Okay, do some jumping jacks. I don't like doing jumping jacks. Jump, just regular jump rope. I don't like jumping rope. Okay, roll around on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Do something. You know, figure out what it is you like. There's something you like to do that is exercise. I remember I went to a health store and I was telling the guy that I need to lose a tummy I had. And I was like, so what I need to start doing? Like a bunch of sit-ups and this, that, and the other. He was like, no, first you need to change your diet. That's the first thing. I was like, what? Yeah, leave out all the white stuff. No salt, no sugar, no flour. Get all that white stuff out of there. Change your diet. Second thing you need to do is just move. He's like, what do you do for a living? I was like, I'm in front of the computer all day long, you know, typing and designing and doing this, that, and the other, yada, yada, yada. He's like, you got to move. You got to move. Like, what do you mean move? Walk. Just walk. You don't like walking? You know what I'm saying? Your favorite exercise can't be walking? Do your favorite exercise. You know what I'm saying? Why? If you know you got to bathe, why not buy your favorite soap? I don't know what my favorite soap is. Go buy multiple. How many people have done that? Go buy about 10 different bars of soap. Take $10 or $20. Spend $20 on finding out what your favorite soap is. Bring them home. Yeah. You sit over. Oh yeah, it's that deal. Whichever one is that deal, that's your favorite soap. You wear that all week. Man, you smell like ivory. Yeah, I know. It'll help you get in your zone. That's the whole thing about your favorite week. Now, hopefully by the end of that week, you'll develop a habit and your favorite week will become your favorite life.